I have about 2 minutes before they call a ceasefire, and then I have to wait another 30 minutes before I could actually shoot this gun, even though I've been at the range for a little over 3 hours trying to help people, because that is just what I do. As many of you might have already suggested, I replaced my Steyr Scout with a T3 CTR. I said T3, not T3X, because the action is actually a T3 action in a T3X stock. What's the difference, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because the T3 action has a smaller window, and that's about it. It's an ejection port, I know, but a little bit smaller window. On the T3X, they enlarged that for single feeding, but so far, for the few rounds I've put through this and the few zoom caps I've been playing with at home, it has not been an issue. The issue would have been the T3X stock does not have the adjustable comb height piece, I believe, nor does it have the adjustable grip swells. I really wanted that because I wanted to keep this gun more or less in its stock configuration and just see how well it shoots and maybe try to fine-tune this thing to be as good as possible. A lot of people buy these things and instantly put them in KRG stocks and chassis, and I understand why they do it, but I didn't want to have to spend another $700, $800, $900, $1,000 on a chassis. At that point, I could have just bought a Seekins Havoc Hit and been done. But no, I wanted this. Yeah, that's basically it. I've got about 6 rounds through this gun so far just to get a rough zero. I'm rough zeroed. I got some different types of ammunition for rough testing. This is not all the ammunition that I plan on shooting through this gun. It's just what I had available. Some of it's out of state, so I have to go and actually pick it up. If you're unfamiliar with the T3 or the T3X CTRs, this one's a 20-inch in 308. As you see it configured here with a spur mount, my USO BFX-10 and a Harris 6x9 bipod, it is 9 pounds, 14 ounces. Magazines are double-stacked single feed, metal, expensive, but they are basically flush to the bottom of the trigger guard and really do give this thing really beautiful lines. This is one of those beautiful rifles I've ever seen now that it's mine and I own it and it's here in front of me. The action, you might have heard how smooth Tikka actions are, but to really showcase how smooth it is and have other people feel it, come on. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how good this is. Insanely smooth. The trigger on this, it's currently set to 2.5 pounds. It is like breaking a rod of glass or that uncooked piece of linguine. It's absolutely wonderful. How it is to shoot, it does have a little bit more recoil, simply because I'm a BITCH and there's no muzzle device on this. I do plan on probably putting a compensator on it in the future, but for right now, I just wanted to get it out here, do a quick function test, and do a quick ammo test. This is my first time doing so. I got some MagTech 168 grain tail hollow points. Only I think it's only 4 rounds of this German surplus stuff. Then I got some Hornady Match, which actually came with my Steyr Scout because the guy that I bought it from lost the original hard case for it, and I'm sorry, sent me this 155 grain ELD Match. Curious to see how that does. And then some Freedom Munitions 168 grain AMAX Remans, which hopefully won't blow this gun up. But I used to shoot this a lot when I had my Savage Model 10 in 308. That was actually a more precision gun, and it shot extremely well with this ammunition. It was well under an inch. So I'm hoping that this gun will shoot more or less about the same. I'm going to load 5 rounds. Actually, no, yeah, I'm going to load 5 rounds. This way, if I want to do more groups later, I can. I've got a camera focus on my target downrange. I'm going to put 1 in the center. Then I'm going to pick a circle on the outside, another small target, and I'm going to group it. I'll do 4-round groups. That's fine. And we'll see how this goes. Yes, I know my bag setup on the rear is a little bit of a joke, but hey, it is what it is. All right, center target. I'm going to take my time. That looked like it might have gone through one of the existing holes that was already there. Looks like that casing hit the spur mount and went back into the ejection port. That might be a problem. All right, I'm going to pick the top left target. Okay. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Action is so smooth and fast. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, that's just a 1 inch. Yeah, I don't like that. Is that why the T3Xs, for the T3Xs, they upped it to a much larger port? Uh-oh. I think it might just be the spur mount that's causing the problem. Which at that point, I'll just transition to rings, even though I really like how the mounts look like this. I'd rather not have to do that. All right, German surplus. I only got 4 rounds, so I'm going to pick the, let's go with the bottom left target. We're not throwing you out after an hour, so if you're we're doing the target change, so you know what? I'm taking my second out of the world. That's about what I expect for surplus. It's been crazy. God, this action is good. Honestly, not terrible with that one that went a little low. Action is incredibly fast on this thing. It's insane. If you've never shot one of these, go to your local range and find someone with a Tikka. Even standing T3X of some sort. Even just a hunting gun would be incredible. Oh, it'd be awesome. All right, MagTech 168. I got 5 rounds loaded up. I'm going to put one middle target, 6 o'clock below the red, half between the black and the yellow. That one looks like it went high. All right. That one definitely went high. About a ½ mil high. All right. So a ½ mil high. I'm going to aim at the bottom right target. I'm going to hold at 6 o'clock. Windage 0. Yeah, look at that. Good hold. Good hold. I do not like how the brass is hitting my spur. One shot! One shot! Huh. I could have swore I loaded, unless I double. Nope. Ah! I was on such a roll, too. You got one little hole with, I think, 3 rounds. Boo! So I just caught the tail end of that relay, but I'm back. Got a fresh new paper. They're going to bring back the paper that I just shot. I got 4 rounds of my MagTech 168 on a new target. Oh, that bolt is so nice. That bolt is so nice. I'm going to aim top left, and we'll see where this goes. Cold bore for a shot. A little high and right. That's consistent with what I saw. Oh, well, that wasn't a good shot at all. Nope. I don't think this gun's got it. Yep. I really do think there's something wrong with this gun. Clearly, I'm missing the paper. Holy shit, that was awesome. That's insane. That's insane. I don't know if I could load magazines on YouTube without them banning my video, so I'm going to skip ahead right now. Hornady 155 grain ELD match. Look at how good those magazines go in. And they fall straight out. I didn't know how I was going to like this magazine release, but I got to say, it's right there. I thought I was going to have to really reach for it. Nope. And the nice thing is, because it's ambidextrous, if I have to, ta-da, it's like a magic trick. I'm going to shoot this on the top right. Getting a little bit of mirage coming in. Still a pretty good group, but that 168 grain really, really took it. I'm going to try the Freedom Munitions 168 grain again, because why not? Again, I have to skip past this, I'm sure. So I'm actually going to take a 5th shot on the Hornady target. I'm going to show you how easy it is to just single load these. Magazines in, empty, and we're done. You don't even have to like try to place the round in there at a particular angle. Just throw it in there. It lays perfectly flat on top of the feed ramps, and just feed lips rather of the magazine. It just goes straight in. So this is Hornady 155 top right target. Yeah, it does that every once in a while. But the nice thing is, even if it doesn't fully eject, or at least it did eject, it did clear it. All right, whatever. Freedom Munition, 168 grain AMAX, bottom left. Wow, this action is good. I'm sorry, I'm sounding like a broken record. Okay. You know, this is like a 1 11-inch twist barrel, which is a little bit slow for .308. And people were saying that it doesn't like heavier bullets. Maybe like 175 or 185, but 168s? Holy shit. You can see how fast I'm shooting this. I'm not even trying to take super precise shots. This is only a 10x scope at 100 yards off a bipod that bounces every single time the gun goes bang. I'm impressed. MagTech 168 grain. I'm going to single feed this, and I'm going to take a shot back on my first target that I took, top left. I might destroy this group, I might not, but let's see. Let's see how badly I ruined this perfect group.
Yeah, we're joining this guy here on the left.
Oh, you're joining him?
Yeah, we're joining.
Okay, so you know.
Yep, I pulled that one a little bit, but regardless, very impressive.
No, we're closing at 3 o'clock.
Very impressive.
So, if you're joining this gentleman, that's fine, but at 3 o'clock.
Don't even know what this is. I got 4 of them though. That means I can make a group. Do bottom right.
Michael.
All right, so this stuff doesn't seem to be the best food for this thing's diet. Not terrible, but not what I'd consider precision or match grade. I am happy with my purchase. I still have the Scout. I might do a small side-by-side just at home just to show you guys what the main differences are between the two. Hopefully I'll be getting that sold soon, but you never know. This thing is everything I thought it would be out of a compact tactical rifle. It's small. It's about 1.5 inches longer than the Scout. 20-inch barrel. It's still pretty lightweight. As you see it here configured, just under 10 pounds. I do plan on putting an MDT lightweight bipod on the front of this, as well as a compensator. Just something to control the muzzle a little bit more, hopefully prevent some bouncing off the bipod. It would be great for follow-up shots or calling my own shots. I do lose sight of my target. The USO, I really love this thing. It's phenomenal glass. Great controls, everything on it's good. But I threw it up here because I wanted it to be kind of old school in that sort of sense, like a old M24. I might change it in the future, but we'll see. I just playing around with what I got. I love the spur mount on this. There is some brass on the bottom that I see from the case trying to get ejected. But beyond that, it is a supremely beautiful gun. And I'm very happy I own one. So with that, thank you all very much for watching. And as always, see you again next time.
And a huge thank you to my Patreon providers and my Subscribe Stars subscribers. Without you, this truly wouldn't be possible. If you'd like to support my channel but don't want to join either of those, I completely understand. But you could still help by using my affiliate links in the description below, and or like, share, and subscribe as always. Again, thank you very much.